evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Zagville. Gonzaga remains as the number 11 ranked team in the country, now 4-1. They welcome in Cal State Bakersfield out of the Big West tonight. They are 3-3. Great to see everyone again. And welcome courtside, Greg Heister, Dan Dickow, Richard Fox. Zags are home now from Hawaii. Gentlemen, how'd they do?
I thought they played extremely well. Granted, they would have liked to have shot the ball better in the second half against Purdue, who's now ranked number 1 in the country, but a good win against Syracuse, and then an all-out battle against UCLA, which has become typical over the last few years.
Look, you go into these tournaments obviously wanting to win these. But more than anything, I think as a staff, you want to learn a little bit about your group. I think this staff learned quite a bit. I think we learned that on the right night, this team can play with anybody in the country.
And guys, Drew Timme is gone. But the offense of Anton Watson has arrived. What was that?
Well, it was impressive. That's what it was. Drew Timme, the best friend of Anton Watson, had to have been smiling watching the performance from the former Gonzaga prep stand out, because he showed all of the skills that so many Zag fans have wanted to see ever since he stepped foot on campus. 32 points, a near perfect 14 of 15 from the field. They were spectacular and impressive. What a day for Anton Watson.
And all the talk about Gonzaga's offense, that's year in, year out the story. But Richard, how about the defense over there in Hawaii?
Yeah, it's not often you say the defense is ahead of the offense for Gonzaga, but that's the case to start this year. This may be one of the best teams Mark Hughes had in a long time on that end of the floor. You see what they did, holding teams under their average. On the tournament, held all three opponents under 40% from the field and 21% from the three-point line. This group defensively and on the glass looks like they may end up being elite in both those categories.
Yeah, boy, are they getting after that glass. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another great game for you tonight. Gonzaga, Cal State, Bakersfield. Tonight, starting lineups to tip off. Gonzaga attempting to get to 5-1 on this season. Back in a moment. Live. And now tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. We'll get to that in a moment. Rod Barnes in his 13th season, 185 victories, 486 winning percentage. And of course, head coach Mark Few in his 25th season, 692 victories. Here's tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. Gentlemen,
improved from the three-point line. They struggled shooting the ball over in Hawaii, in particular the backcourt. Nolan Hickman, Dusty Stromer, Ryan Emhart have combined 8 of 37. Got to get better in that area.
I think you still want to try to work to find some depth along that bench. Look, the starting backcourt of Hickman, Emhart, and Stromer played all 40 minutes against UCLA. You can do that in a one-off, but over the course of a season, you want to try to develop something behind those guys on the perimeter.
Fifth meeting with the Roadrunners. Gonzaga has won them all. They are favored greatly here tonight, but the Runners with their opening possession. Greg Heister, Dan Dickow, Richard Fox. Gonzaga 4-1, ranked number 11 in the country, coming off a sterling victory against the UCLA Bruins in Honolulu. First shot off the mark. Ike had his hands on it. Long rebound out of play, and it will go to Gonzaga.
I would expect Gonzaga to go to interior with Ike quite a bit often early in this game. They've got a definite size advantage.
Here's Ike. Anton Watson the cut. Boy, moves well without the ball, gentlemen.
Absolutely. Double comes, get yourself to the front of the rim with your hands up and available.
And Richard, what will the difference be in this team if Anton looks to score like that every night?
Well, I think it's as we see the little screen here from Higgins on the handoff. No one here is expecting Anton to go get 30 a night, but what you liked was his aggressiveness, how he hunted out his offense, and he shot with a lot of confidence. He made moves with a lot of confidence. That's what he needs to maintain, is that confidence, that swagger on the offensive end.
There's Nolan Hickman. Ike sets the screen, gets the ball. Skip pass, Nemhard, wide open three. Boy, they need that for him.
Well, that's how you shoot a better percentage, is get wide open looks. The double again on Ike on the interior. That time, look cross court. Nemhard, the nice knockdown three.
He needed one to go. He's 2 of 17 coming into the game. Gonzaga will watch Higgins, number 1. Anton Watson watching the ball. Here's Higgins. Hickman right with him. They go to the post. Mismatch here. Stromer with the help. McGee picked it up. 3 on the shot clock. Step back. Watson the rebound. It's grabbed and the flush, sort of a flush by Modestus. And it's 5-2 and Ike will shoot free throws.
Tremendous job from Ike. Run the floor, get deep post position. Easier said than done, especially against Okoriki, who's big, strong, physical. But Ike, make yourself available and present. Point guard has no option but to give it to you down there.
Foul call on number 23, Fidelis Okereke, the junior out of Carson, California. Graham Ike shooting 69% this season from the free throw line, averaging just under 14 points a game. And he's 1 of 2 from the line. And again, the runner's pushing on the other end. The little runner is short from Wilbon. Gonzaga on the move. Nemhard into the lane, skip to Stromer. Dusty's 3. Bingo!
Bingo is right. Terrific push and transition, and that's what they were expecting, and he's known for coming out of high school. He's a well-rounded player, but he can really shoot it. It's only a matter of time before he gets on track behind that three-point line.
Kanslaris, jump shot. That's a 2. The big man's got a little range, gentlemen. Hickman driving on Wilbon. Turns in and out. Good defense by Marvin McGee, the 3rd. And now Higgins, step back 3 over Nemhard. Wow.
Sorry, Greg. He's got a lot of freedom within their offense, but he's also extremely quick. You can see the ball handling ability there to create separation.
Here's Watson, lost the grip. I think that was off of Anton's leg, but they say it was off of number 22, Cameron Wilbon.
Higgins not known as a shooter. He's just shooting 21% on the year, less than 29% on his career, but stepped into that one with a lot of confidence. Gonzaga early is going to give him a little cushion, given his quickness. He's going to have to knock down a couple of those to try to open up the drive.
Ike. Boy, that was a strong move.
He's just so efficient. Career high 61% from inside the arc. When he takes his time and no double comes, he's very difficult to slow down.
Yeah, he scored through Ugnis Yarushevicius. And Watson clears the miss. Anton leads the break. Stromer thought about the 3. He'll drive into the lane. Scoop off the glass is good. Oh, that's some offense.
That is some offense. You are going to key in on the defense at some point in this broadcast because it's been so good early in this season. But offensively, they're not getting away from their strengths. Get that ball up the court as quickly as possible.
And the noise in the McCarthy Athletic Center. And there's a jump shot by Yarushevicius. And it's 13-9. Yarushevicius with his first bucket. Watson down the lane, and a block is called. And this is going to be on number 21, Ugnis Yarushevicius. 15:47 to play in the opening half. Gonzaga, Cal State, Bakersfield. Dusty Stromer, the freshman. He's off to a great start with 5. Watson. Anton will keep the ball. Into the lane. He's going for it. Shot blocked by Canceleris. Jaden Alexander, number 25 on the floor. And that shot is off by number 21, Yarushevicius. Nemhard. Watson wanted to go high-low, skips to the corner. Stromer faked the three, shoot it anyways. Dusty Stromer from downtown.
I guess the first one would have been too easy for the defense to close out.
No. Yes.
Yes, why not? Canceleris. McGee swings the ball into the corner. Hickman up under it. Switch. Here's Alexander, 5 on the shot clock. Yarushevicius, that's well short. Nemhard with a head of steam to Hickman. Transition bucket goes.
Good job of Hickman there, not settling for a tough shot. Higgins just too small to really bother him at the rim.
It's nice to have him home, isn't it? Like, this offense is in a different gear right now.
Well, look, I don't think it was reasonable to expect that they were going to struggle like that for the balance of the year, really for any prolonged stretch. You said it before we started the broadcast, Greg. It's still a small sample size. And when you come out of the gate struggling to shoot the ball, particularly from three, it's more pronounced, more evident versus a slump or a slowdown from the three-point line, deeper in the season. This group's got plenty of skill. You look at what Nemhard shot last year, Hickman, mid-30s, Stromer, mid-30s in high school. That's going to come.
And you also have to take a look at who they played over there. I mean, Purdue's not a team that wants to allow you to get up and down.
Yeah.
And then you play UCLA, who's just going to keep punching you in the nose.
But that's certainly true. But if you look at the shots that they missed, a lot of those are just good looks. And I think one of the takeaways is we're getting good looks through our offense. We just haven't been able to knock them down. Certainly tonight, with Stromer and Nemhard, it's been nice to see a ball go through the hoop from the three-point line.
Yeah, as a team, Gonzaga's hit all 3 of their looks from behind that line. Corey Stevenson, number 24, with the ball. Stromer, the last 2 games, had 5 points in 66 minutes. Already 8 points in 6 minutes tonight for Gonzaga. And all the way to the rim in the bucket for the runners.
We're talking a little bit about the struggles with the three-point line. A lot of it is, Gonzaga was expecting Steel Ventures to be that deep three-point threat. Unfortunately, out for the season with that torn ACL. Puts a little bit more pressure on others to step up and make shots from the perimeter.
First turnover of the game for Gonzaga through the hands of Ben Gregg.
That's brutal. That's a guard. That goes on Nemhard's.
Yes.
That's.
Well, in defense of Ben Gregg, that pass had a little steam on it.
I was thinking about how Dan would have reacted.
Say, I'll let it react. Don't throw the ball the next time.
Wow.
No, in all honesty, though, Ryan's got to do a better job in a situation like that. Ben, even if he catches it, he's moving away from the basket. And you got to put your teammates in the best position to score or make a play.
Boy, Alexander, there's some power to the rim. It's 20-13. The runners now 6 of 13 from the floor to start. Nemhard stepping back. The short jump shot goes. Nemhard with 5. Great show on the pick and roll there from Ben Gregg.
This team, I think, when you watch the games over in Hawaii, they were great defensively in the pick and roll, especially Graham Ike. Got his hands on a number of balls in that pick and roll. Richard could attest and talk about how important it is for a big to understand the coverage and be there early.
Braden Huff, his first look offensively. Jump look.
That high-low, and then having Gregg and Huff out there at the same time, whichever big isn't on the low block, you've got a shooter. It really makes it difficult to double.
And Solaris, Alexander tried the back door. And now Higgins, he's trapped. Got the ball to Alexander. He'll drive on Hickman. A lot of contact, no call. Jump shot goes. That's Stevenson. Beg your pardon, Corey Stevenson. And Nemhard goes to work on the other end. Falling away, jump shot goes. Zags up by 11, and they begin, gentlemen, 11 of 13. So you just had to wake the sleeping giant, right? Talk about their struggling offense. And now they're 11 of 13 to begin. Good bucket there with a left hand by Fidelis Okereke.
Tough finish.
Stromer. It's been great. Nemhard thought about the back door. Nemhard falling away. Rebound won there by number 25, Jaden Alexander. And the Roadrunners come back. (26-17). The Roadrunners have hit 8 of 16 shots, 50%. Gonzaga now 11 of 14, 78.6%. 5 on the shot clock. Ben Gregg almost had the steal. Kick to the corner. Shot from Higgins. Oh, and he buried it from the corner.
Perfect possession. If you're Bakersfield, didn't start your offense till 10 seconds on the clock. End up getting that three in the corner. A nice little run here.
10:26 to play here in the first half. Ben Gregg to the post. Braden Huff. Big bucket. But the Roadrunners coming to play in Spokane. We got a ball game, 26-20. Ryan Nemhard, guys, 3 of 4 from the floor, a couple of assists.
Yeah, look, he needed to see the ball go through the hoop. A really difficult start to the year. 2 of 17 from the three-point line. You know, from the field shooting 35%, and tonight knocks down an early three, just taking advantage of his strength against the smaller Caleb Higgins, who stands at 5'10", 160. So, and what I like Dan more than anything is he's still pushing the pace, but seems to be a little bit more in control about what he's trying to do. He's not necessarily forcing it as much with either the pass or the drive in the same way we saw at times in Mountain.
That's a delicate balance when you're a point guard who can score it as well as distribute. And you've got the freedom from Coach Few. So he's balancing those things. And look, if he plays the way he's played this first 10 minutes or so, he'll be all right throughout the course of the year.
Okereke, skip pass to Cheney.
All the way to Cheney.
Yes. 3 turnovers now for Bakersfield. And checking in is Modestas Kancleris, number 55, from Lithuania, 6'9", 205, redshirt junior. It's a big team for the Roadrunners out there right now. Number 2, Tom Mark, just checked in too, watching Watson. And now Ike. When I say big, I mean long. Ike, turnaround, falls off the front. Alexander with it for the Roadrunners. Down the lane, shot blocked by Junio, foul called, and this is going to be offensive. It is. It's on number 25, Jaden Alexander. Nolan Hickman took it to the chest.
Terrific job from Hickman getting in front.
Was he moving, gentlemen?
On second look, I think Alexander may have had a case there. You don't agree with me? You don't agree with me on
Listen,
anything.
I'm not here to analyze that. You and Richard. Richard was shaking his
I'll
head.
look at Richard the next time.
Yes. Here's Watson.
He knows he can't ask me about the charge clock. I will just derail this broadcast.
That is true.
Ike. Falling away, shot is short, and Solaris there defensively.
And Solaris did a nice job using his length and forcing Ike the last couple times to have to shoot over.
And Solaris, unique player. Started his career at Creighton before transferring over. Then he's battled injuries. Torn ACL 1 year, and then last year he missed some time as well with another injury.
Great attempt at that rebound by Okereke. Actually, that's Alexander. And now Watson going to work. Will need help. Got the size advantage here. Got to take Higgins. Skip to the corner. Nemhard's three. Long. And rebound clear back from the Roadrunners.
I like the pass, though, from June. Just a quick touch pass, get it to the better shooter, and Nemhard. Simple play. That's what June needs to do on the offensive side of the ball right now to see his minutes start to creep up.
Do you predict that will happen this year, Richard?
I do. I like it. Physically, he's ready to play today. On this end of the floor, I think he can compete. He's a good rebounder for his size. Just the offense needs a little ways to go.
Well, it's obvious right now the Roadrunners are going to shorten this game.
They're taking it up all the way to the end of the shot clock a number of times.
Better than 3.5 minutes now without a Gonzaga field goal. Ike's shot was blocked. Watson in there battling. And it's off of Anton, and it's Roadrunners basketball. So they're going to shorten this game, make every possession valuable. They're only down by 6.
Look, I mean, they're waiting until there's 10 seconds on the shot clock before they even start looking at getting into their offense. And right now, with the score just being GU plus 6, they're going to be content just really playing deep into the clock. You know, for Gonzaga, how do you start to speed them up?
It's kind of refreshing. We don't see teams try something so different often when they come in here, knowing that this is one of the hardest places in America to win.
Well, a lot of times it's because Gonzaga just imposes their will on opponents. The fact that Bakersfield has made a number of shots to keep it close, they can now in turn play this style.
Shot from the corner for 3 is off. Junio with the rebound. Nemhard will push it. Gonzaga 0 for their last 6 and 1 turnover in their last 7 possessions. So off to an incredible start offensively. Things have cooled. Nolan Hickman. Step back 3, that's short. Ike offensive board, put back, falls off. And a foul called inside against the Roadrunners. But Ike frustrated right now, a 2 for 6 start for Graham. 7:09 to play in this first half. Gonzaga leads it by 6, 26-20.
Ryan Beasley.
Is Joel Prisbilla still playing for Minnesota?
He is not, nor is Dan Monson coaching
that is
at Minnesota.
That's going back. Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm like an encyclopedia. Graham Ike.
Just randomness. Nonsense.
Of nonsense, I like that.
Ike with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I like Graham.
He's fitted so nicely.
I agree.
Look, you're not going to replace Drew Timme.
Total zag. He's a total zag.
Right away, he's fit in. But what I like is he's going to give you a lot of what Drew could around the basket. And defensively, he's a better defender on this end, given his strength. You know, he had some really positive stretches against Edey in that Purdue game, particularly in the first half, just making Edey catch the ball further out and force him to shoot over his body.
Caleb Higgins found an opening, missed the shot. Anton Watson with his 5th rebound. Ike running the floor, and he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Tell you what, it's just spectacular to watch these bigs run the floor. And how about the John Elway pass from the other end?
Oh, the one-handed pass from Watson. That's impressive.
I'm surprised you made a Broncos reference to our broadcast partner Richard Fox, who's officially from Colorado, as opposed to one of your Steelers. And
hey, don't look now. Don't look now. Broncos are going to creep into the playoffs.
Creep is the right word.
Hey. Trust in Russell Wilson we have.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What's the phrase they use? Saddle up?
He was worth every draft.
Right on? Or what's the word that he's always...
Oh, man.
You're not really a Broncos fan.
Broncos Nation, let's ride. Is that what it was?
It's let's ride,
Let's
Richard.
ride.
Let's ride. You totally
do that again, Rich.
That's great. Here's McGee. Kick to the corner. Getting all the way inside was Higgins. 10 on the shot clock. McGee the drive, kick the ball. Higgins has got to shoot at 5 on the clock. Going to work with 3. Shot is long. Stromer the rebound for Gonzaga.
You know, for a freshman, he does so many of the little things well. Goes to the glass nearly every possession as taught, but defensively, he is in the right spots.
Gonzaga hit their first three shots from behind the three-point line. They've now missed their last three. 3 for 6 in the game. Gonzaga up by 10. And the Roadrunners slowing it down. Little runner inside by Wilbaugh won't go. Stromer with another rebound, his second. Gonzaga still without a field goal in their last 9 shots. And it's been better than 6.5 minutes now.
And there it is. Bakersfield walking it up the floor again. I mean, their whole thought process now is shrink this game, see if we can't keep it in single digits going into halftime.
7 on the shot clock. Higgins to the rim, skip. McGee for 3. Mark trying to keep it alive with Anton Watson out of there with it and the head of steam. Right to the rim. Hangs. Gets the bounce. Anton Watson. He's got 4.
It's the luxury Gonzaga has. That they've had over the years is having bigs that can get the rebound and push it on their own right there, coast to coast from Watson.
He's 6'8", 230 pounds, taking it from one end to the other down the middle of the lane. Who's got the guts to step in front of that? And free throws coming now for number 21, Ugnis Yarushevicius.
Say that again?
Ugnis Yarushevicius.
Yarushevicius.
Very good, Richard. Watch this.
Yeah, bumped here too.
I know.
Good touch.
Well, that's the benefit of great coaching. When you know somebody's going to be a big player, is you teach them all the skills on the court, regardless of position. John Stockton at AAU, Matty McIntyre at Gonzaga Prep, taught Anton from a young age how to do multiple things out there.
And that was the first Gonzaga foul of the game, by the way, on Graham Ike. First on the team. It's 32-21. There's Ugnis Yarushevicius.
You mentioned Matty McIntyre at Gonzaga Prep. You coached for a year with him at G Prep, didn't you, Richard?
No, I did not. I helped him in summer league for. He was not asked to come back.
Yeah, but you also didn't have to let a fact get in the way of a good story. That could have been a good one.
I should have, yeah.
Yes.
I think you
I was only on their
part of
staff
that
program
program
state
for a bit.
championships.
Yes.
Yes.
You got your ring. Here's up down the lane. Two-handed flush. Braden Huff with 4.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun summer. I gotta give my buddy Dominic DeCaro a shout out. He's the one who wrote me into that. That was a lot of fun.
Shot for 3 off, loose ball. Huff. Quick outlet, Nemhard. A 1-on-3. Ball stripped. Nice play by Caleb Higgins. It'll be Gonzaga ball when we come back. Gotta say hi to my buddy Larry. Wild Alaska Sport Fishing and Cruises. Hey, buddy. Happy holidays. Huff. The flush. 34-22 in Sackville.
Rebounds and assists.
Yeah, that's what I think we're seeing from Gonzaga, right? They got off to a tremendous start offensively. They're finding ways, even when things aren't easy, they find ways to get it done. I like the resolve of this Gonzaga team.
Well, you think about all the new faces, guys playing the new roles, Huff coming back after sitting out a year, redshirting. It just seems like it's all fitting so seamless.
Watson skip to the corner. Stromer thought about the 3. He'll drive, hang. Off the side of the glass, he'll shoot free throws. And when I say that they find a way, what I mean is they're up by 12. It's obvious the Roadrunners are not going to allow them to score 100 points tonight. They've slowed it down. They watched the tape against UCLA. They saw what the Bruins did. Make every possession hard. And Gonzaga can win defensively. And they can find ways to eke out buckets. You just talked about fast break points. Gonzaga 9. Roadrunners just 2. They're the Roadrunners with just 2 fast break points. Beep, beep.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Dusty Stromer now with a cool even 10. Our first player into double digits tonight. 3 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line, and 2 of 2 from downtown. Couple of rebounds.
A new career high in the first half at 9 against Purdue. It was only a matter of time before he started shooting it better from the perimeter.
Higgins got inside, missed the shot. Watson. Anton with another rebound and a run out. His 7th board. Oh, no whistle. Back comes Higgins for the Roadrunners. Into the lane, has it poked away, and a foul called on Braden Huff, number 34. But Watson took a tough tumble at the other end. What do you think, Richard? This a foul?
He initiates it. It looks worse because of the way he fell. But no, I don't think that's a call. I think it's a clean block up top from the defender coming in late.
You agree, Dan?
Yeah, I think it's a good no call.
That was so hard for you to say.
I agree with you more than you would think. Yeah.
Gonzaga's largest lead of the game now at 14. Higgins, baseline jump shot is off, and a whistle and a foul called. And this will be on number 33, Ben Gregg. And that'll be number 2 on Big Ben.
Both these teams have gone completely cold. Gonzaga, 2 of their last 12, and the Roadrunners over their last 9. Early in this game, it looked like we were going to be approaching the 100-point mark for Gonzaga at some point tonight, but the pace is definitely cool.
Zags are 2 of their last 12, but yet their lead has grown. Let's not lose sight of that. Caleb Higgins, senior from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Some good fishing down in Arkansas. The White River, really good. He's 5'10", 160-pound, a junior. He's in the double digits now with the free throws. And number 22, Cameron Wilbon, will come in for Caleb Higgins. 2:43 to play in this opening half tonight. Cal State, Bakersfield out of the Big West. And the 11th ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs. Braden Huff. Jump hook. Boy, that's quick.
As quick is exactly right. He struggled at times over in Hawaii, but that was to be expected. Freshmen finally having a chance to play against big-time opponents. Great game against Yale with 19 and then 23 against Eastern Oregon. First chance to really go against somebody with a lot of size, athleticism at this level.
10 on the shot clock. Alexander down the lane. Stromer was right there to contend, and a foul is called. Count the bucket, and it's on Dusty Stromer. I thought he went straight up on this. You guys be the judge at home.
They both went vertical. There was contact, but I was most impressed with the split of the pick and roll defense from Alexander. Creative, explode through that opening. Nice finish off the glass.
Stromer with his first personal foul. That's 4 on Gonzaga this half. 2 minutes to go. Alexander now with 5 points following the free throw. It's 38-27. Not the average non-conference kind of score that we're used to with Gonzaga, but you can tell the Roadrunners came in here trying to limit possessions tonight. Graham Ike with the ball. Creating space, little shimmy, left it short. Watson battles for the rebound, put back won't go. Braden Huff with it, off the glass and goes.
Love the activity on the offensive glass. And that's just been a theme for Gonzaga this year. I believe +9 on the year when you just look at what they've done against Division I teams. Really good on the offensive glass, just second chance points.
Seven on the shot clock. Anton Watson climbing the old-time steals list here at GU, trying to earn another one. Possession arrow gives it to Gonzaga. Under a minute to go. Anton with 4 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Here's the all-time steal leader, Stockton up there at 262. Nobody will ever touch that, but look at where Anton Watson is at 167. He's got Josh Perkins as a possibility.
So solidly going to be number 2.
When you look at the list, it's all guards.
Yes.
Anton, such a versatile defender, as we spoke about so many times.
42-27. Alexander, the drive on Stromer. Good defense. Shot up and good. Nice bucket with the left hand from Jaden Alexander.
Strong body guard, Alexander. Just going right through Stromer's chest there to get some separation and a tough finish with the left hand.
Here's Watson. Squares on Alexander, under 10 to go. Skip to the corner. Stromer's 3. A little long. Huff. Put back goes. Braden Huff with 10. Higgins. Oh, it does not count. They already wave it off. But Caleb Higgins hit the shot from downtown, but there was no time remaining.